Hey, what's going on YouTube? Marine X back at it again. Top 25 items on Amazon in the EDC category. Let's just see how many of these I own, how many you own. Should they be in the top 25? Are we just like too enthusiastic about everyday carry and most regular people just buy whatever they see fit? The first one here, Through Night Archer 2A LED rechargeable flashlight. This is one of those pin light flashlights that comes with the rechargeable battery. It's similar to my Nikkor, I forget what it's called, the M2 2A Pro, my Streamlight 2AX. A lot of these companies are pumping these things out. This is $39.99. I've seen this thing go down to like $19.99 on Prime Day. I don't own one of these. A lot of people do kind of complain about the tactile button here, the pocket clip, but I mean, 6,300 reviews. I might need to check this thing out in comparison to like my favorite right now. I don't think I 100% would like the placement of the knurling, but I mean, if you can catch this thing on a special, on a deal, like I mentioned, it's $33 on Prime Day. Let's see, $33. It looks like you can get these things used. It kind of consistently stays the same price, so maybe something that you might want to pick up. Now, if I'm thinking about this directly with my Nikkor MT2A Pro, let me look that up real quick. It's the Nikkor. Here we are, right here, MT2A Pro. This one here does about the same thing, 1,000 lumens, USB-C. It cost about $11 more. I like the knurling a little bit more. I like the pocket clip more. I don't think the pocket clip on the Through Night was something you can put on the brim of your hat. Let me take a look at that. So this one's a lot more basic. So hey, listen, beam down in your pocket. I think I would spend the money, spend the additional $5 and probably get this one, but that's going to be up to you. It has significantly way more ratings. It's been out longer than something you got to check out. Now, the Leatherman Wave Plus, this is coming in at number 24. I bought this a couple of years ago. This is a great multi-tool, especially if you're okay with not being able to get to every single tool set while the tool is closed. I don't ever use the micro driver. I don't like Leatherman's proprietary bit set. That's primarily why I modified my Leatherman Free P4. They came out with the black version since I bought the silver. If they would have had the black version 2 years ago, I would have just 100% jumped on. I mean, look, they changed the sheath up even for the black version as well. So if you're looking for a Leatherman, there's a lot of clones out there. I would probably look at the Bribery. Is it the Bribery? I would probably look at the Bribery. Those are like $40. I may even try to look on the used market, but if you want to get something that has a 25-year warranty from a company that is tried and true, this specific Leatherman is not made in America, but they do make a lot of Leathermans in America, then I can understand why this is 24. Name recognition. People don't know who the hell Roxxon is and Bribery. They don't know who those folks are. I'll link any of this stuff up down below if you want to check it out, and I'll link an alternative, because sometimes just going with the first one is not necessarily something I would necessarily do, because especially if I can go with like a Bribery, I forget what it's called, multi-tool. I mean, why would I not spend? So you see the Wave here, whereas I can get the Bribery, for I don't know which one of these is the Wave clone, but all of these are between 29 and 89 bucks. You know, they have a lot of reviews themselves, so it's something you have to think about. Coming in at number 23, this is the Klein multi-bit precision screwdriver, $15.99. Does it come with bits for $15.99? I guess there's bits inside. Okay, so there is a slotted and a flathead inside, two different sizes for the flathead, concealable tip and a pocket clip for easy pocket storage, extra versatile barrel. That means you can make it short or long. I guess a lot of people like to keep this in the breast pocket of their shirt. So I guess it only comes with the Phillips and a slotted. I mean, at base price at $22.50. I mean, if you're an electrician's pocket screwdriver, a 4-in-1, I guess this is a good deal. I don't know much about this. Me particularly, I have plenty of precision screwdrivers. I'm assuming that this one is grounded so you won't shock yourself. I don't really know. Can I think of an alternative off the top of my head? I'm thinking about something from Tekton. Let's see, Tekton electronic screwdriver. I don't know. Let's see. Do we have a Tekton electronics? Because screwdriver. Yeah, I mean, even this precision set from Tekton, every bit rescue kit. I don't know if that's grounded though. That's 25 bucks. I own the every bit precision tool. I own this specific kit right here. This one's $14. I own this kit. It's way more complicated than the Klein kit. No pocket clip, so I can see the benefits of both. It's going to be really up to you for which one you go for. But okay, interesting. Coming in number 22, the EDC pocket knife by Fun Bro. Everybody's like looking at this CEO style knife lately. Why is it so popular? I have no clue. I have one by Coast. I had one, I think, by CRKT. They're nice. They're nice to be able to have when you are in a nicer outfit and you don't want to have something that's super aggressive looking. This is very, very basic blade steel at 7CR 13 MOV. You're going to be sharpening this quite a bit. I mean, but it's $9.99 with a clickable coupon to get you 10% off. So you save another $1. So, I mean, for $8.99, would I rather carry this or the memeable Walmart knife? I think the Walmart knife right now is rocking D2. I think I would get the Walmart knife over this because it's a crossbar, has a thumb stud. But if you want something to see how this guy's even wearing a suit jacket, I guess if you want something a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more muted, because this is all black, while that Walmart knife is orange, and you want the easy return process. Well, both have easy return processes, Walmart, and you can basically slap the item down on the counter if you have any issues. But I think I would get that for $8.99. Fidget, of course, a fidget toy would make it in here. So the Infinity Cube sensory fidget toy EDC fidgeting game for adults. Super long name, list price $17, but it's listed for $8.99. Where does it normally? It always sits at $8.99. Sometimes it drops to $6.99. So it looks like you can fidget with it. It goes, you can open it up. I mean, this has almost 23,000 reviews. Small fish upgrade. ABS plastic. What do people like about this thing? I guess it's just super fidget worthy. I love this thing. I found it at work and I left behind. I found myself playing with it to the point I decided to get one. Okay. I mean, I guess it gives, if you have high anxiety, if you just always need, golly, this person went all in. If you find yourself, if you always need to find something to do with your hand, maybe you're a smoker, you don't get a lot of smoke breaks. And I guess you can come through and just get these in multiple colors. This is something I normally wouldn't get, but I will probably get something like this and slap it on the desk, especially less than $10 here in the man cave to keep my kids busy. Coming in next is the Mountain Voyage Minimalistic Wallet. This is normally $35. It's $37.75 right now. It's on a lightning deal for $30.49. Number one bestseller in men money clips. Never heard of this thing. I mean, I can see this elastic band wearing out in a couple of years, but what do I know? It has a money clip built in. It has all these bolts built in. Those make me feel nerve-wracked. See how we're zooming in pretty close on this? Those bolts already have like fraying in the picture. Listen, $30 seems a little bit much for this wallet. If you like the natural walnut, okay, maybe. But I think I would spend on a special maybe $10 more, $15 more to get a Axwell wallet. Whenever they're on special, they go on special quite often. This one, I guess this one, the thumb hole may not be big enough to push the cards out of, but it has so many reviews, 4.4 stars, 14,000 reviews. Mountain Voyage Company, if you hear me talking to you, I'm kind of taking a poop on your item without even getting my hands on it. You have it in carbon fiber. You have it in just so many different options. Electric pink. I like the fact it has a built-in money clip. Can it be removed is a question I have because I don't necessarily like those. This wouldn't be for me. $33 feels a little bit steep for what you're getting on this one. Number one bestseller in men card cases, men money clips. They are killing the game. People like it a lot. Woobin E7. Now, this one I can recommend. The Woobin E7, list price $37.99. It right now it's $30, 20% off coupon here. That gets you an additional $6. And then they have a clickable coupon to get you an additional 10%. So you're going to be spending near $22 on this thing. This thing is great. I think it uses an 18350 battery, but you can expand it out and get an 18650 battery. It comes in multiple colors. It's great for the horizontal movement on this. Is great because you can put this on like your shoulder strap of your backpack. It points forward at all times. So when you turn it on, it can illuminate the path that you're walking. This is a really great flashlight by Woobin. You can also buy accessories for it and wear it as a headband. You can buy accessories for it and get a momentary switch, which you can clip on your belt. So if you're wearing a headband, you can click the momentary switch and still activate the flashlight. Headband's really shitty on this though, so just giving you a heads up on that. If you're gonna wear it every day, then you might want to look for something else. But other than that, 6 modes, IPX68 rating, it's a very good flashlight. Now I haven't heard of this specific Olight, the Olight iMini 2. 50 lumens. This is a true keychain flashlight. 50 lumens, built-in battery, great for emergencies. This is the type of flashlight that you use to illuminate. Oh, you charge it with USB type A directly in the butt of the flashlight. I don't like that. I mean, 4.8 stars, 1,500 reviews. People like it, but I don't have that many USB A ports laying around. So that will be the only thing that will make me draw pause. It is pretty slick that the lanyard is the charging port. That's pretty dope. And I guess you can also, you can remove it. Okay, you can remove it from the keychain and it's detachable. Okay, that's a nice little feature, Olight. 50 lumens is really all you need to illuminate your front door. Oh, it's a magnetic surface, so you can use it hands-free. Okay. Other than the charging solution, I think I like this little light. Illuminate the stairs at the movie so you don't bust your face. Look for something underneath the couch. Look for something underneath your car. Illuminate your pathway from your garage door to your vehicle. 50 lumens is not a lot for that, but you know, that's not bad. I'm assuming it's a twist functionality, comes in multiple colors. I will probably get it in this green. $19 feels steep. I think I would wait for it to drop down. Looks like it dropped down to $15.99 just a couple of days ago. I think $15.99 feels about right on this. I don't have a direct comparable, but there you go. Olight O Clip. I have the O Gobbler, which is similar to the O Clip. 300 lumens, dual light. This is similar to that Woobin E7 we just looked at. This is something that you, so this is the Woobin E7, $29.99. This is the Olight O Clip, $29.99. I think these are direct competitors. Something you put on a strap of your bag or your purse or whatever. It always illuminates forward. But this one is magnetic, so is the Woobin. This one has cycling features, pocket clip. I mean, they're very comparable. The Woobin, this is 300 lumens. The Woobin can get up to 1,800 lumens, so the Woobin is just destroying this one. If we're going feature for feature, I would get the Woobin all day. Aesthetics wise, this is way easier to function. Sometimes it's fidgety with the Woobin's pocket clip. So you can clip it. This looks like it's a lot more discreet. It also has a red light on it. You can get it in copper. Ooh, that copper is pretty freaking sexy. $47.99. I understand why. It's freaking copper. Looks really nice. You can also get it in orange. You can get it in all these are aluminum alloys. You can get it in green. If it were me spending my money, if I'm gonna go balls to the wall, I would probably get the copper and maybe even wait for it to go on a used sale. The copper has dropped down to normally the copper's $59.99. It drops down to $47.99, and that's where it currently is right now. I can see why people buy this. Clip it on your strollers, you're going on a dog walk, whatever. This one has me a little bit. I guess this company's really good at sponsoring, like maybe sponsoring to get their item higher in the algorithm, because this just looks like every single low profile 90-degree angle ratcheting bit set that I've seen on Amazon. This one comes with a 20 pack of bits. The bits are probably not the greatest, but if you need to like take apart your multi-tool, you need more than one precision screwdriver at the same time, this might work for you. $15.99. Yeah, I would feel better if this was like $9.99, $10. It has a double click feature, so you can go from forward or reverse to ratcheting forward pretty easily. And let's see the price history. The used price $11.99. It was at a new price of $11.99 in June. Looks like it hasn't been that in a couple of months. I would probably just snatch this up used, wait for a used price of $11.99 if you need something like this. I probably feature something like this similar tons of times in some of my deals videos. The Gerber EAB Light. Okay, this utility pocket clip, a lot of people have mentioned this in my comments. They mentioned this during live streams. They say, X, you have got to check out the EAB Light utility knife. It feels so close in price to the Gerber Pry Bread. I understand why people like this one, but I would probably get the Gerber Pry Bread. It has a built-in pocket clip. It looks like the ergonomics are goated. Look how that's curved. It looks like the ergonomics in this is way better than the I can see this being way better than the Pry Bread, but I like the way the Pry Bread looks more. So if we go here and we have the Pry Bread, I think, so that's $13.99. The Pry Bread right now is rocking out at about $18.66. You can get this with a built-in pocket clip as well. The one with the built-in pocket clip is $20. I don't think this one has a built-in pocket. No, it doesn't. So if you want the built-in pocket clip to kind of keep them apples to apples, you're going to be spending about 20 bucks. This does drop to $15 quite often. This is the FRN scales. It has, it drops to 15. It was just 15 bucks last week. So if you were really wanting to get this, I would probably get this. It has the seatbelt cutter, a nail puller, bottle cap lifter, slotted screwdriver. If we go back to the EAB seems to be a little bit more limited in its features. This one has a pocket clip, which is also can be used as a money clip, and that's really it. It doesn't have all those extra features. I will probably wait for the Pry Bread to go on sale for 15. But hey, I understand why everybody and their mom wants it, but this would probably be a little bit better pick for me, particularly 8-in-1 tool. Next one here is okay, these, I'm a big believer in having a fire source with you every single day. Why not? This is a 2-pack of waterproof lighter, outdoor windproof torch, dual arc butane electric. How is it butane and electric? So it has both, I guess. Okay, I guess that makes sense. So it has electric and it's also butane. Or is it it's a 2-pack. So one's electric and one's butane. Okay. So if you forgot to charge your electric, then you have the butane. If the butane has evaporated, you have your electric. Let's see, over 2,000 reviews, 4.3 stars. Pricing seems pretty fair. I mean, I spend 15 bucks on one Zippo with no butane insert. So if you just want a fire source with you that seems to be pretty water resistant, then this might be something that you may want to look into. Don't have any more comments beyond that, other than I will probably get it in the multicam looking one versus the orange and black, but that's just me. Okay, so apparently I bought this in 2022. I think I bought this for actually I know exactly what I bought this for. So I purchased this for a bargaining kit. So I wanted a bunch of these flashlights to put in a bargaining kit. So when we have outages and people need supplies, I can trade some cheap flashlights for maybe some eggs, trade some cheap flashlights for maybe milk. And so I think that's why I made this purchase. So I don't think I've actually personally carried these in any kits. I could not imagine myself doing that. These seem like white glove, Chinese made, everybody and their mom. Like, I feel like right now, if I wanted to find this specific website, I can get Marine X slapped on the side of this flashlight and start selling it. Nothing special about this. Doesn't even tell you the lumens in the title. That just lets you know it's a very, very run-of-the-mill flashlight. But this is great to keep in a kitchen drawer, keep in your closet. He's not even holding the same flashlight right there. That's clearly not the same flashlight, but whatever. The so $12.19 is a good price. 19, yeah, I think $12.19 feels right. Maybe even $9.99. Let's see if they talk about the lumens anywhere in the description. So it runs off of 2 AAA batteries. Okay, so you need to bring your own batteries. 2 AAAs leads me to believe it's not going to have the most lumens in the world. Does anybody talk about the lumens in? So you can either run it off of the AAA batteries or you can run it off of the 18650. So that's nice. So it's a dual source technically. I bet you get way more lumens with the 18650, obviously. I don't know if anyone's tested out the lumens on this because I have no clue what they are. I like it in this bronze looking color. Yeah, I kind of like it in the bronze looking color. And they mentioned you can get the 18650s. That's something I would probably do. 500 milliamp, 21. Okay, so it will also accept a 21700 battery according to this guy in 2022. I mean, this seems like a reasonable flashlight to keep in the closet, keep in a junk drawer. I would probably buy it at $12.99. That would be the way I would go. The Olight Arc Felt Pro, $100 feels like too much for this flashlight. I own this flashlight. I have it in, I think, crackled red and black. This will often drop to $79.99. At $79.99, this is more competitive with, flashlights such as the Nikkor EDC 27. This one has less lumens than that one. This one, but it does have a UV light. It has a laser, so I understand all that. But no one uses that stuff, okay? Laser's a gimmick. That's something you use to get your dog or your cat to chase it around, or get someone to point at, right? And the UV light is very limited in its use cases. You want to check and see if there's stains on a rug or stains on a carpet, or maybe you're in a hotel room. But for the most part, you're going to be using the white light, which is 1300 lumens. So you're also stuck with the proprietary charger for Olight, and that charger is US, and they need to update that. It's still USB-A to the proprietary. I would love to see it go from, instead of USB-A to proprietary, maybe USB-C. Give me a little bit more. It does come in a lot of different colors though, so that might be something that's interesting to you. If you see here, it was just $79.99 literally 3 days ago as of the filming of this video on August 30th. So $79.99 feels way better to me. Even like $69.99 would be even something I would like to spend a little bit more on. But I understand it. Everybody and their mom likes this thing. It's a great gift. Feels good in the pocket. Easy to put on your hat. The Gerber Paraframe. I've seen tons of people carry this 2.2-inch knife. It is a clip point. So it's a clip point style of blade where it is kind of a little bit more aggressive as it goes towards the tip of the blade versus a drop point. It has a nail nick, a plain edge, frame lock, pocket clip. I don't like the open nature of the knife. I do like the partial serrated version. That's probably the one I would get. Lots of different versions that you can pick this thing up in. I like it in black. I would probably get the black partial serration. That's probably what I would do. But that costs significantly more. So I mean, look, $15.99, $17.99. It doesn't talk about the blade steel at all. So I get it. I mean, this thing has dropped down as low as $9.99. At $9.99, yes, buy 4. These are great gifts, right? The blade steel is not really mentioned. That's concerning. It is Gerber. Gerber's not known for their knives. This knife is also 20 years old. This knife came out when I graduated high school. I graduated high school in 2004. That's when this knife came out. So there are a couple of decades of experience with this knife. People know exactly what it's capable of. So at $9.99, this is a great deal. I don't think I would spend full price on it. It's been out way too long to spend full price on this, but I get it. 22,000 reviews. This thing is not leaving the best sold prices on Amazon anytime soon. All right, so another one of these sets of very cheesy looking flashlights, except for this one, it uses USB Type C. So I'm assuming it has either an internal battery or some type of battery you take out to charge. Oh, look, you can charge it right from the back. Nice. 10 hours of use case, or is it 10 hours to charge it? Which one is it? I don't know. 10 hour, whatever. 10 hours long lasting. I'm assuming if you use it on the lowest mode. It has high, low, and strobe. Doesn't talk about the lumens, but those are the those are the use cases you get out of it. And I don't know what type of battery it is. I don't know if it's 18650 or what are you charging, but it's $15.99 for a 2-pack, or you can get one for $9.99. I think I would get the 2-pack, save a little bit of money per item. Looks like it is about the price it always sits at. I mean, these people, the folks really like this thing. See, one AAA battery required, and it's included. So it runs off of a AAA battery. And it's 1,000 lumens. I don't know about that. You're getting 1,000 lumens off of AAA. I doubt that. But whatever. $15.99. All right, we're jumping to the top 10 here. The Initech Sling Bag, the stylish crossbody sling bag. I've done a review on this bag. This is a really good bag for the price. I can't wait for the other prices, the other colors to come down in price. So this one is a 20% off coupon. That's going to save you about $8.50. I kind of like this blue color more. This is like a 200D polyester feel. I don't know if I'm gonna have the makeup correct. It's a 4-liter capacity, directly competed with TomTox 4-liter, about the same price. Great functionality. I have it in black. At black for 35, 24, it's hard to beat this. This is a really good bag. I wish the insides had a little bit more swag. I mean, this color is very boring, but functionality wise, it's killing it. It is killing it. All blue, powder blue color. I understand why people are spending the money on this. I would wait for the coupon. Looks like this color has dropped down to $39.99. That's about where you're going to be getting with that clickable coupon, but this can easily fit it like a Nintendo Switch. It can fit an iPad mini. Yeah, that's an easy recommendation. Easy recommendation. Here's a no-name serrated knife. No-name serrated knife. This is a one of these kind of like liner locks that come in just a cheesy amount of colors. I don't even think I would spend $9.99. If they were giving me a 2-pack for $9.99, I would go for it, but I wouldn't even give this to anybody as a gift. Hard to sharpen, not reliable, you know, but I mean, people buy it. It's a great beater knife. It's a great knife to keep in the armrest of your truck. It's a great knife to give away to somebody on the side of the road. I get it. I would probably try to get a 2-pack though for $9.99. This thing consistently stays at $9.90, so you're not going to really get it at any cheaper than that. And if you just want something to sit in your armrest of your truck or open packages, break down boxes, I guess this might work for you, especially the partial serrations. That's really good for breaking down boxes. So there you go. But $9.99, I would probably get the Walmart knife, to be honest with you. The Gerber Suspension NXT. This is like a full throated multi-tool for $34.96. I still feel better about the Burberry, but that's just me. If you don't know a lot about multi-tools, you want to see, you know, I like the form factor of it. I've used this before. It digs into your hand when you're using the slotted or the Phillips for an extended amount of time. But it does have a decent tool set. The scissors are really shitty, very, very bad. But it does have a partial serration, and it has a Phillips. It has looks like some type of file, like I can't tell if it's a diamond or crosscut file, bottle cap lifter, etc., etc. This, I wouldn't buy this. There's stuff from Work Pro, Roxxon. There's just too many other multi-tools out there for more value for $35. But if you know nothing, you're just looking for a multi-tool, you want it from a brand that you've heard of, I understand why 22,000 people have bought this, but it's also been out for a very long time. This one originally was listed in 2017, so it's been out for longer than some of those other multi-tools. So you can get a good footprint. You can keep yourself in the searchable algorithm. It stays around. I mean, it has dropped down to $24.99. That was in June. If we look at the life of this thing, which is over 2,000 days, I mean, it just stays at the same price. It's always at the same price. Sometimes it drops down to $25. So this isn't for me, but it may be for you. All right. So number 6, the CJRB Pyrite Light. Listen, hashtag bars. I can't recommend this enough. I cannot wait for the other colors to come down. Why is the green back at $39.99? I guess, you know, show some love to the green. But I like the Stormtrooper. These are very great knives, very great knives. And if you can get them for the $29, you won't be disappointed in these. FRN scales, plenty of blade length. The shape of the blade is great for slicing in the kitchen, slicing away from your body. I can't recommend these enough. I look forward to getting this in a Stormtrooper. I just want the price to come down a little bit. I don't want to spend 25% off. Still not enough for me. I would like to spend like $28 on this knife. The Gerber dime. I have a Gerber dime sitting right here on my desk. The Gerber dime is what I use to take, you know, when I'm drinking some mineral water, take the bottle cap off of that. It has tweezers in it, which I discovered like 6 months ago. I had no clue it had tweezers inside. Number 1 bestseller in multi-tools. Can you believe that? This is just I get it. I mean, there's not a lot of competition. The Squirt was a big competition before Leatherman discontinued the Squirt. There's some stuff from Roxxon, but these super small butterfly style opening multi-tools, 12-in-1 features, I would get this one over the NXT that we just saw a couple of items ago. 12-in-1, very small and compact, wire cutters, tweezers, $23. If you can get it at 20, then it feels like more of a deal. You can see here it drops down. The used price is $17. It went to $21 in June. So I will wait for a lightning deal, but at full price, it's fine as well. It's not a big deal. Now this one is another one by Fun Bro, the same company that had the CEO looking knife. This is $8.99. You can get 10% off and save about another $1-ish, a little bit less than that. Comes in multiple colors. This is literally a keychain monster for opening packages. I can't see this used for anything else. Maybe self-defense, but probably not ergonomically great for that. This is literally a monster, a package opening monster. Okay, they say cut rope, maybe not. Yeah, paracord, but sharpened pencils. Okay, I guess. And peeling fruit. I mean, I could see the functionality of that. 537 reviews, $8.99. I would spend, I guess $8.99 feels about right. $8.99 feels about right. It's gonna be hard to sharpen though. It's gonna be a bitch to sharpen. You got to sharpen that with a some type of sharpener that maybe not a static sharpener. All right, this is a different one here. This is a 4-pack of solid perfume, men's cologne, cedarwood, sage, sandalwood, and I don't know what the other one is. Cedarwood, sage, sandalwood. It's a 4-pack. Oh, Vitver. Okay, interesting. So something that you would rub on your neck or whatever, rub on your arms. I mean, it's only 4.2 stars. I wouldn't rub this on. 4,700 reviews, but it's staying up there. This is the number 3 most sold item under everyday carry. The pricing consistently says $9.98. It has dropped down to $6.92. I would buy it for $6 to give it a go. I don't know what people don't like about it. Maybe they don't like the dry down. Maybe they don't like the process of putting it on. I wouldn't put this shit on my skin. But there you go. Number 3, 4 manly, tasteful, superior scents. I doubt it. Just buy some real cologne. Number 2, the Civivi Mini Praxis. Number 1 best-selling in folding pocket knives. Interesting. Number 1 bestseller in folding pocket knives. This is the number 1 new release in folding knives. So can you imagine that the CJRB overtakes the Civivi Mini Praxis one day? I could see it happening. That button lock, this blade, it gets so scratched up when you use it over time. You should see my Praxis. It looks ridiculous. The coating just looks crazy as hell. But 3,200 reviews, 4.7 stars, $29. It does drop to 26. That's why I'm familiar with it, buying it. And the thing about this one is the mini Praxis has a better blade steel than the full size Praxis. I don't know if they've changed that yet. The mini Praxis uses D2. I think the full size Praxis uses like a 13 or 14. I mean, you're not going to notice it in an everyday cutting task, but it's a nice little knife. If you want a flipper only, this is a nice little knife. And the G10 scales on these feel fantastic. Feels very similar to some Kubi knives. I think they might get made in the same area, but very nice. And then the number 1 bestseller in EDC, the disgusting Smith & Wesson Extreme Ops folding knife. This has been the number 1 bestseller for years and years and years. I have one of these in my toolbox. This thing drops down to $10 all the time. Let's see when this thing dropped. It's been on Amazon since 2011. This thing has probably been the number 1 bestseller in tactical knives for years. I would never buy this for more than $8, $9. I like the pink color though. If you really just want to mix it up, I would get it in pink. But the black color is $10 often. Yeah, I would probably get it for like $9 or $10. But I would always just kind of search the used portion. But yeah, this is easily because of name recognition, because of advertising. People know Smith & Wesson. That's why. I mean, it cuts, it gets the job done. People like it. You know, if you look at some of the reviews, people are very proud of this knife. They carry it a part of their everyday carry. This is not, people are not faking the funk when it comes to this knife. They like it. Okay, they enjoy it. This guy's showing it next to his Kershaw. He got it for, you know, comparing it to his Kershaw, he enjoys it quite a bit. So he says he has a spray WD-40 on it. Why would you do that? So this is not for the knife person. Okay, this knife is not for the knife person. Okay. But that might be something that you may want to check out. Okay, so those are my thoughts on the top selling 25 most selling items on Amazon. I own some of these. Some of these I would never be caught buying. I don't even think I would want you putting them in my coffin next to my dead body. But some of these are just, they're going to stay that way. They're good at advertising. Some people just get what they get. They want what they want. Comment down below, what's your favorite item out of all of these? Do you own any? I would love to know that. If this is your first time stopping by, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you part of the battalion. If this is not your first time stopping by, thank you once again for watching me run my grade. For everyone else, we'll speak soon.